ready to start whenever.
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 Uh,
Welcome
hey, how's it going? It's a
this.
beautiful day outside. It's outside today. It wasn't before, but now it is.
Then it won't be again tonight.
It was like hot as fuck when we were doing lawn work the other day, and then it just decided to pour
now
down
everything's
rain.
wet.
Yeah, it's great. Just ruining all of our hard work
Yeah.
as usual.
It's okay though. We don't go outside. We play fighting
stuck-
games.
We're stuck in our rooms all the time, like
Doing this.
basement-dwelling nerds. Yep. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Coffeecast, episode 1.
Wow.
Wow, big moment.
Yeah.
Just for anyone who's curious, like the 20 people that follow us and many of our friends, we still want to make videos, but it kind of takes a while for us to get the motivation to care about making a video out
Yeah.
of nowhere. And then when we finally do that, it takes a while for it to actually get made. And we kept bouncing back and forth, like, what are like things we could do to fill up the channel? And even though we would come up with shit to put on the channel, we would just
we'd never
do it anyway.
Well, it's also been like a hella busy 6 months.
Yeah, this is probably the busiest time of our lives right now compared to any
So
other
it's
time.
kind of tough. Sometimes even when we do want to do it, we just can't.
Yeah, it's just shit's just always kind of getting in the way.
Like even now, if we don't do this today, we won't be able to for like the next 2 weeks.
Yeah,
So
because we got some stuff going on,
yeah,
which I'm sure we'll be talking
yeah,
about.
I'm sure.
Yeah, and that's gonna be a lot of fun. But this sort of thing, like the podcast, is fairly low maintenance, so we can just like record it and then shit it out like onto YouTube really quickly.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it finally lets us fill up the channel, because I think the last video we made was 9 months ago now.
Yeah, it's nearing. It's nearing 10 months.
Oh god.
So
It's just a really bad time.
yeah. So we do gotta try at least.
And that's not to say that we haven't had ideas. Like,
Just
we're
haven't made
always
the-
exactly. We're always, every time we're playing a fighting game, we're like, we should just be fucking recording. But then we just don't.
No, we just don't. Because
And
we
then
always
nothing
realize
gets
that
made.
at the end of the sesh.
Yeah, exactly.
Like we
'Cause
finish
then
up and we're
something-
like, oh shoot, we could have.
Yeah, because something cool will happen during
Yeah.
the sets that we play. And then like, oh man, that would have been kind of cool to record.
Yeah.
But we're kind of feeling more motivated recently for some reason. I don't know why, but we're probably going to be recording videos here pretty soon.
Yeah, within the next couple weeks.
No promises,
No
obviously,
promises.
but that is something that we would like to do. But I mean, welcome to the Coffeecast. We don't really have a consistent schedule that we have planned for this. We kind of just do it whenever we feel like doing it. Like maybe if we have something interesting to talk about, we'll just pull it up and then we'll do that.
Yeah.
And that is in the case of today as well, because I know this is kind of already old news, but it's still interesting to talk about, as it is with almost every year that this happens. But Evolution 2019 is coming up soon, and
The lineup
entire-
is something.
yeah, the
this
entire
year.
games list is out. It's caused a bit of controversy
Yeah.
for reasons all of you may know of now. It was interesting for us because
We like
when
it.
we
We
love
like
it.
this. We like the games list. Like we think it's a good games list.
Yeah, I'm personally a really big fan of what's here, but the thing is, we also came from
Melee.
Melee.
Elephant in the room is Melee. We are Melee players. I'm playing Melee in tournament in a national in like a couple days.
Yeah,
I'm not at all upset it's not at EVO.
Yeah, we've been playing Melee since like 2013, 2014.
Yeah.
Yeah,
2013 would be our first tournament of.
and we were just wee little babs,
Yeah.
but we stuck with it for
I
like
had a
years.
semi-fractured wrist, so I had a sock taped around my arm. You remember that?
Oh my god, I totally
Yeah, I messed up
forgot
my
about
wrist,
that.
so I couldn't get a cast, so I had to go with a sock like tied to my arm to keep my wrist straight.
That was a great time. Dude, that game fucked up my hands.
That game to this day fucks up my hands.
Like when we were like, well, I mean, back when we were like going to tournaments weekly.
Yeah,
Like-
you didn't notice, but nowadays, man. Whew.
Yeah, it's like really bad. That game will destroy you. It's happened to like even like top players.
Oh yeah, dude, look at
Yeah,
hacks.
Yeah. Completely destroyed his wrists.
But so yeah, EVO lineup. We got a list in front of us, and we're gonna try and go from just what we're looking at from the bottom right to top left. You know, the standard. If you just look up EVO lineup, you'll see it.
Yeah.
First one, Samurai Showdown.
That surprised the fuck out of me.
That's the
first time
game. That's definitely the game, because every year EVO has one. That's the game that the company paid to be there.
Wait, what would be the last one then?
I mean, what was
Let me look that
what was
up
the
real
list
quick.
last year? Because I mean, in
Curious.
one year it was Pokken, right?
Oh yeah! Oh my god! I forgot that Pokken happened.
Yeah. Was that no?
That was 2017, I think.
You know what? 2018 was weird because it only had 8 games. It didn't have one of those games. Remember?
It also traded Blaze Blue Central Fiction for Cross Tag Battle.
Yeah, and it didn't
Yeah.
have 9 games that year.
That was a really weird. Injustice 2 was in the top lineup for EVO 2018. I don't
Yeah.
even remember that.
Good.
You would have thought it would be like.
And then
Mortal Kombat
2017
10.
had the first King of Fighters 14 and a voted game.
Yes.
And King of Fighters would honestly be the game that the company paid to get in. Like, I don't think that King of Fighters had that much.
I mean,
going
on the
for it.
real, King of Fighters that year was like amazing.
It was.
Like, it was like a really
it was a good tournament. Yeah.
for that year.
Um,
So, Samurai Showdown definitely came. Well, it's not even like one of those games that like everybody knows about, and then it's just like, whoa, I'm surprised that we're seeing this one here. Nobody like this was basically
this was the release.
reveal.
Yeah, this was the reveal was in the EVO lineup. There were
It was-
leaks, but like the big one was EVO lineup.
I wasn't expecting when I first, and I think this is actually common for a lot of people. When they saw Samurai Showdown, they thought it was like,
I thought
The
they were playing the
original.
classic one. Yeah.
yeah, same. I was like, not even Samurai Showdown 5. They're just gonna go
No,
all
yeah,
the way
just-
back to the OG.
Just reboot Samurai Showdown. But that one's kind of hard to talk about because we don't even know much about that game.
Right.
Like, it's not out for another month, I think.
I will say, based on what has been shown, like initially when hearing the name, I was like, that seems like a really odd choice, and I wasn't sure if it was going to like stand up to the standards for what EVO usually has as their games. But based on seeing like the footage so far in the gameplay, I think it actually looks.
It'll
kinda
be
interesting.
really interesting to see what a top player in that game looks like.
Oh, I can only imagine it's going to be
I'm sure it's pure defense, you know?
just pure mind game.
Considering that 2 hits from, I mean, Ryan Hart had a tweet. He got hit twice and his health bar went from 100% to about 15%.
Yeah.
Off
I mean,
of
that game
someone
is-
parrying his jump in. Like, it's gonna be a passive game, which I don't know
Yeah.
if people will like.
That game is all chess. Like
Yeah,
just
it's pure, it's
very
not hard.
mind-gamey.
It's all mind games.
I bet setups are going to be the professional standard.
You would
Any
think,
character
but
that has a
at least from
setup.
what I've seen, it's not so much. There's so little amount of cheap stuff. It's crazy. But I
So
mean,
it's
we'll
mostly-
we'll find out more.
it's probably going to be like doubling down on counters.
Oh yeah, dude, parries are crazy in that
Yeah.
game.
If someone makes like one wrong move, you have to punish them for it. In a
Yeah,
game
if you
like
don't, that could be that's on you. The
Yeah,
game gives you the tools, you need to use them.
exactly.
But we'll find out more. I actually get to play it soon.
Yeah, that's exciting.
And we'll probably talk about that more towards the end on why I'm playing that and entering Melee and stuff. But
Mhm.
I get to play that
excited
soon,
to-
so I'll have to come back and tell all y'all about it.
Yeah, I'm super excited to see like
How
what
it
your
feels to
impressions
someone
are.
at the level
Yeah.
of like pretty good but not great. Also, I'm new. I've never played Samurai Showdown.
I think we've played 5 once.
We may have
Like-
tried it.
Yeah. pretty sure. On like
Yeah.
the OG Xbox with like
Yeah,
terrible
yeah, yeah.
controllers.
Yeah. Which is funny because now we have like a stick and stuff for the OG Xbox.
Yeah.
Uh,
You can announce the next one, man.
Mortal
This one's
Kombat
probably
11, my baby. For the people that don't know, which is probably everybody, Mortal Kombat as a series is my main game. It always will be. It's my favorite fighting game series, possibly of all time.
compared to the rest of our friend group.
Yeah, I'm the only one
Could
out
give
of
less
all
of
the
a
people
shit.
I know that actually cares about this game or wants to play it ever, or any NetherRealm game for that matter.
I've genuinely tried to give it.
Oh yeah,
Like
you've
a
all
fair
tried it.
shot.
You've tried, but
I mean, not so much with the other Mortal Kombat games. Like this was the first one that I went into with an open mind.
yeah, we
saying
came
I'm
back
gonna try to learn
from
it.
release when we got it, and me and you legit played it for about 5 to 6 hours, just grinding it out.
Yeah.
And even then, it was just like, yeah.
If you sat me down and asked me, hey, you know, we've been playing like a lot of whatever game I've been asking for. Can we like play a little Mortal Kombat? I wouldn't be against it.
Yeah.
Because it's not bad. I'm just not.
It's just not your game.
It's not my type of game.
But no, I'm excited to see what's up. I'm anticipating seeing a lot of Aaron Black, Sonya, and Garrus.
do you think Sonic Fox is going to come back to play this one in tourney?
He has. He's played a lot. He's Aaron Black right now. And he's still on another level. So I think
Aaron Black feels so weird in Mortal Kombat 11.
he does. He
doesn't feel
strange.
anything like he did in 10.
They changed him so much.
Yeah. I mean, they did for a lot of characters.
Oh yeah, dude. Like I play so many different characters in this game. And the thing is, there's also the issue of both the characters, or actually all 3 of the characters I played in MKX are not in this game, with Kung Jin, Ferritor, and Ermac. They're all gone, so I had to find some new characters.
What do you feel about the balancing right now? Do you think we're going to see a healthy list of
I think
fighters?
I think with NRS, people are very quick to flock to the best characters, even if it's by a minuscule amount. I think since this is it's still early. Like, this is an early in the game. You know, it hasn't even been out like half a year by the time EVO happens, I don't think. Came out in end of April. So
What's the top character that's being...
I mean, Garrus is on top right now because he's not so hard to play and he's really good. He has a lot of good tools.
Oh, okay.
I could see him getting a damage patch or a frame data patch or something. So there's the possibility that we get some updates that change who will pop up in top 8. But I think we'll have at least 4 or 5 characters.
Oh, wow, really? You think there's going to be that many clones?
Oh, I think we're gonna have 4 or 5 characters as mains, and then I actually think we'll have more. I think we'll have 8 characters in total from people like switching, because NRS games are all about counter pick meta.
Right.
So I think we could see 8 characters, but I think we're mainly gonna see like start of set characters, probably about 4 or 5, and I think it's gonna be like Sonya, Aaron Black,
I was thinking
Garrus.
Sonya as well.
Sonya's so good. Aaron Black, Garrus, Baraka.
Oh, right. I forgot that Baraka is kind of like being put on a pedestal at the moment.
Baraka's very good. Noob
Kombat.
Saibot. I think those
Yeah,
are
I
like
was
the main
wondering-
5.
I was wondering if Noob Saibot was going to be up there.
Man, he's a good one.
Yeah.
And
fun.
he's the character that all the mains of Noob Saibot like sit there and go, this character sucks because of these reasons, and then it's like, no, I'm sorry, dude, but he really doesn't. Like,
just out of curiosity before we move on to the next game, what are your mains currently for for Mortal Kombat?
Okay, so I switch a ton because I like to learn every character in the game before I really go into it. But right now, so I started with Baraka, and then I went to Noob Saibot.
Okay.
And then I went to Jackie. Then I went to Johnny Cage. Then Garrus. Then Sonya. Then Katana. But out of all those characters, the one I keep picking is actually Johnny Cage and Baraka.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
I think Johnny Cage has the best neutral in the game and is completely hurt by the fact that his mix-ups aren't that good.
I'm personally a huge Noob Saibot fan. I
Yeah,
really like.
You
his
immediately
moveset
gravitated to him.
Yeah, he's very fun. Scarlet.
Scarlet's very fun.
Really interesting. I've been seeing a lot of people play as Scarlet.
She's a really good zoner. I think that
She's really cool.
she's got a lot of potential.
And I wanted to. I'm sorry if I'm blanking on the names, but Jax, is that what his name is?
Jax, yeah, the dude with metal arms.
He's kind of one that I've been wanting to go back and forth on.
And you liked him a lot in
as well.
MKX. When we played MKX, he was
interesting.
usually your favorite to pick up.
The one that I'm surprised that I put no effort into learning yet is Sub-Zero. Because that's who I've played in almost every other.
Yeah,
Mortal
you
Kombat
always.
game.
It's like as soon as we get Mortal Kombat, I'm the Scorpion guy. You're the Sub-Zero guy.
Exactly.
Like I like Scorpion, you like Sub-Zero. That's just how
I just completely skipped off him to go towards a noob.
And bear in mind, I've played at least like probably about 15 to 20 matches with every single character in the game. I like to switch constantly. So
that's kind of how I am.
If I was to play random, I wouldn't be the best, but I could actually pick up and do stuff with every single character.
Right. So it'll be really interesting to see. What's
Oh
gonna
yeah,
come out
and
of
I'm
this
sure
tournament.
Sonic Fox will pick a character that no one has seen him play yet. Like he'll go in with like Collector or some bull
Like
crap.
when he did the
katana,
Alien.
the katana.
Yeah.
I mean,
The Alien was a big moment.
Yes, it was. He was,
Yeah.
but it was also Alien was also like the most busted character in the game at that point. Like he was so good.
Oh, okay.
So it was. Nobody wanted him to bring it out, but they knew it was coming. They're like, ah, shoot.
It's so funny, honestly, because I think it's one of those moments that like is more hyped by non-Mortal Kombat players.
Yeah, because everyone who played Mortal Kombat saw that and was like, oh god, no. It's Sonic Fox on the best character in the game.
And it was also dramatized by the taking off of the hat.
Taking off the hat, yeah.
It was just like a perfectly set up hype moment.
Yeah, and then he just whooped on your boy. I mean, he whooped on him. Tekken Master got messed up. But I'm happy. Mortal Kombat 11's out. I don't like Injustice. That game sucks balls. So
yeah, I'm not a fan of Injustice as well.
I'm glad
of
Mortal
all
Kombat's
the games
back.
that I could try to have an open mind about, Injustice is the one that I absolutely
I unapologetically hate Injustice. Like I don't like that game. I think it's bad.
All right, so we got the next one is Soul Calibur 6. I'm really happy to see this one.
I'm happy. I'm surprised. I'm not gonna lie. Didn't think it'd be part of the main lineup.
I didn't think it would come either, honestly.
But the entrants have shown, and it's doing good, and now it's here.
Well, as far as I know, this game is really big with EVO Japan. Like Japanese players is huge for Soul
Japanese
Calibur.
and Korean is a big scene.
Yeah. I mean, it seems like they do really well for Namco fighters in general, is within the Japanese and Korean market. Yeah. And Soul Calibur, I can't really speak too much on like what characters would be there.
Yeah,
I haven't
because
been following the meta.
we don't know it.
Yeah.
Soul Calibur's the game off this list that we know very little about. Yeah.
Yeah. And but based on the amount of time I've put into it, it's such a fun game that I think it's going to be it's just going to be like Tekken levels of hype.
I feel like, and I feel like it's such a good tournament game. Like, I feel like it's actually better for tournament than casual, just because it's like how you talk about Samurai Showdown. It's a weapons game, so it's so rooted in neutral.
Oh yeah.
Like, you can get hype just from someone like wave dashing around.
No, that's the thing about Tekken too. Like watching someone move around
and just fake people out is insane because it's so hard just to do that.
And it's not only like and add that, like if you're not as a huge fan of the fist versus fist style that Tekken has, then you just add on top like all the tools.
Just give him a
that
fat
Soul
sword.
Calibur that's all the tools that Soul Calibur characters have.
And Namco did a good job of making the game flashy. Like, it looks cool just to see.
Oh, dude, the finishers are just gonna be hype.
The finishers are cool. The parries look insane. So combos are nuts.
This is probably. I mean, I tried learning it in Soul Calibur 2 a little bit, but this is probably the first Soul Calibur I've put time into parries, and it's so good. Like,
oh, it feels great.
It feels amazing.
This game feels. I wish I played it more because I love it.
don't be surprised if we definitely make a video.
We're definitely gonna
on
make
this
a
one.
video on
Yeah,
Soul
on
Calibur
Soul
6. I wish I played it more. It's like I want to play it more, but I'm balancing Mortal Kombat 11 and Street Fighter, so I just don't want to add a third.
Yeah, and most of my time goes into like Dragon Ball and Under Night. So
Yeah.
I would love to learn more characters, more technical aspects into Soul Calibur 6, but in general, I think it's just going to be super fun to watch.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good
really
spectator one.
But do you think it's going to be as fun to watch as Tekken 7? Because the thing is right now, I mean, it's almost unfair because Soul Calibur 6, it came out a little less than a year ago, I think.
Yeah, it's fresh.
Tekken 7 has a legacy. We're going to be seeing
Get to see
we're gonna be seeing
JDCR,
players.
Knee, all these Saint, all these people that have built up these storylines.
Yeah.
So I think that's kind of got it.
Yeah.
But
and it's going to be fun to watch that
Yeah.
unfold. And maybe we'll finally see an American player come out on top
maybe
in Tekken 7.
maybe we'll see some nice King
Yeah.
by your boy.
Dude.
But yeah, I think
what I
think
want.
because of the legacy Tekken's got it right now, but in reality Bandai Namco's just got it on
Yeah.
lock for the good games.
They really do.
They're making good fighting games right now.
The next one, which I know you're really excited
Street
for.
Fighter 5 Arcade
Edition. Oh yeah, boy.
I have no earthly idea who the hell we're gonna see in top 8 character-wise or player-wise.
Are we not going to be seeing like Tokido and stuff?
Oh, we're gonna see
Yeah.
like the normals, but like, I don't know, man. People like Rob TV from Chicago, just like he's a big one. That's like, oh wait, NuckleDu's making his return. Mena RD's been doing better, so it's like,
What characters are there playing right now?
So, Rob TV, last I saw him, which was in person, I haven't watched much tournament footage of him.
Right.
The last I saw him, he was playing... You know what? I can't even say anything, because last time I saw him, he was playing Abigail, because Abigail was the best character in the game.
Okay.
But I think Karen. I think his big one's Karen.
Oh man, I would love to see Karen.
So,
Karen would be really fun.
and character-wise, I think we'll see the classics. We'll see Guile.
We'll probably see Akuma.
We'll see Akuma, I bet.
Probably gonna come back. Yeah.
I hope we see Sagat, some Bonchan Sagat. That'd be sick.
Who's the newest? Who was
Kage.
the last character? Yes, Kage. That's right.
I don't
That's
think
what
we'll
remember.
see him.
I don't know if we're gonna see.
I don't
Kage.
think we'll see. He's cool. He's really cool. He's not that great. He's a worse Akuma.
It's kind
But
of low.
people haven't been calling him Evil Ryu. They've been calling him Evil Dan. So that's pretty rough. So I don't think we'll see him.
No.
I'm hoping
no,
we see
that's-
some
that's
Jury.
really bad.
I think Jury is top.
Well,
tier.
Jury's your like favorite.
I
Character.
think, yeah, she's my main, and I stand by what Infiltration says about her. I think she is slept on hella hard. I think she's so good.
Get them footsie setups.
Dude, her...
Some of her
yeah.
combos are freaking crazy.
And and she's flashy. Like,
yeah,
she's really
super
flashy.
So is Ibuki as well.
Oh, yeah, we'll see Ibuki. Ibuki's not going anywhere.
You think we're seeing Ibuki?
I think we're going to. Because we'll see Ibuki out of, like, someone. Like, Jean could play Ibuki.
Okay. God, when you mentioned Abigail, I completely forgot
he
about
dominated.
the tirade
Of Abigail.
Oh
Yeah.
my God,
Dude,
it was painful.
Everyone was an Abigail main for pools. Everybody was an Abigail main for pools. That's how it was.
One of the worst times in SF history, I think.
Dude, there was that, and there was the Cammy
Domination.
outrage. Like, there was the time of only Cammies and the time of only Abigails. But
Wasn't for a little while? Wasn't Urian also kind of showing
man,
up?
I honestly, there were so little amounts of Urian that I forget he's in the game.
Yeah.
He's really good, but
He's really cool.
so
Like, he's a
hard.
really fun.
Oh God,
character.
dude, it's the same reason. Okay, Urian and Manat are gonna probably be in top 8. I forget they're there because, despite them being two of the best characters in the game, not a lot of people play them.
What is like the character? The character we probably see the least is like Fong, or something like that.
Well, he's also
Is he
really
terrible?
bad. He's really
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah,
So-
he's not good.
So it makes sense.
I remember
Probably
I remember trying to
Fonk
play
or
him,
Blanca.
and was it oh my god, I'm gonna mess up. Rashid? Or
Nope, yeah,
whatever?
Rashid. Rashid's
Yeah,
really good right now. She's in a good spot.
I remember trying to play both of those when the game first launched. But by the way, terrible. Like, we all know the story of how terrible SF5's launch was.
It was rough.
I didn't try getting back into the game until Arcade.
Yeah, you took a hiatus.
Where they fixed everything, and then I picked up Ryu, and the rest is history.
I pretty much it was a struggle for me because I played Mika or Geef for the entirety of SF5 until Jury came out, and then I've played her since. It's like until Jury popped up, I did not have a character for this game.
Are we gonna feature Lucario in the video we do on SF5 eventually?
Yeah, probably. There's a mod. There's a mod, and the only way I can actually get him to play SF5 is if I put Lucario over Ryu, and then he's like, "Yeah, that'll do," and then we play it.
I can play SF5 without it. I just like being.
I know.
Well,
he'll be there at least for one match, and then we'll like uninstall it maybe. But
maybe he'll be in like the
he'll be in the best 2 out of 3 probably.
Yeah, exactly. So I can.
You also like to play on a band stage. Like the beach stage.
Oh, dude, but the beach stage.
It looks so beautiful, but it's really annoying. You can't see legs.
I am one of the most casual Street Fighter players of all time. Speaking of which, we actually just picked up 30th Anniversary Edition recently. That was a lot of fun to run through all those games, but of course, we played Third Strike the most.
Yeah.
On
pad, because we were on vacation.
On pad, because we were on vacation. That playing Joy-Con Street Fighter that was bad.
Oof.
Was not a good time.
That was rough. All right.
Especially when you're trying to do like just
Third Strike
formations. Stuff. Yeah, seriously.
All right. So next up, Tekken 7, which we've already kind of talked about.
Because of Soul Calibur.
Yeah, and honestly, there's not a lot to say about Tekken 7.
There's not a lot to say about it. I think we all know who we're looking forward to seeing in the top.
We're gonna see some random character like Panda or something. We're gonna see someone pull out like Yoshimitsu, or some weird crap like that.
All right, I'm actually curious because I haven't been following the meta much, but is Noctis and stuff and Geese, are they like?
Noctis has actually not played that much. I haven't seen Negan almost at all because I haven't been keeping up since he
came out.
Oh yeah, he's been out, dude.
Okay, I haven't been keeping up, so I didn't realize that Negan had.
Oh yeah, he's been out.
Okay.
No, I haven't. Pretty much when Negan came out was when I stopped paying attention, so I'm not really sure how prevalent Noctis is. But Geese is very, very prevalent. He is a damage monster. It's like one of the only characters in the game with a 100% combo.
Speaking of guest characters, I really want to see 2B show up in
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah.
That would be really
If I get
really
to see my girl Sung Mina, I'll be happy. Just to watch my main like do well.
I'm not really sure who the top characters are for
Yeah, I don't know. I unfortunately
the game, in my opinion, it seems fairly balanced. I think
From playing it, it feels like there's nothing unbelievable. Actually, no, Astaroth's pretty good. I actually did find that out.
Viola didn't make it back in Soul Calibur 6, did she?
Oh, I don't think so. I think she may have came back at this point, but let me look it up.
Because that was, in my opinion, that is one of the most creative characters and one of my personal favorites.
No, she did not come back
from Soul Calibur 5, and I really hope she does come back because she has a really cool weapon.
She's also good.
Yeah, she
was a good character.
Really good in Soul Calibur 5.
Yeah. So no, but she is not in 6.
But we've been seeing Tekken 7 for years now. Next to Street Fighter 5, I mean, I don't even know how many
usually know what's coming. Yeah.
Yeah. It's been so many tournaments of seeing Tekken 7 constantly improving. The players just keep getting better.
Yeah,
and the combos keep getting crazier.
It's the same as Tekken 7 in Arcade Edition. Like they're just, you see, because they don't get sequels, you see the improvement.
It's kind of like Melee in that way. You see the development of the meta.
Yeah, it
every
develops,
year.
And the game doesn't have to be touched. It develops because of the people.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's not much to say about 7 because most people know. Like they know.
I just know I want to be seeing King in grand finals. that is something. I was rooting for him I forget the tag. I apologize, but I was rooting for him when I was watching Tekken 7 last year.
Oh, Lil Majin.
Yes,
Majin.
Lil Majin.
Yes.
That's what I thought it was, and it was one of
The
most
hypest
enjoyable runs of Tekken. Yeah, for sure.
He really showed that you don't have to win to be a king, man.
And he was I think he got third place.
He got it was like third or fifth.
Or third or fourth or something.
I can't remember.
Yeah. And it was just such an impressive run against so many incredible Asian players. Like, I cannot talk about enough how fucking good Asians are.
Yeah, Eastern's like, they destroy Tekken 7. We have nothing on them.
They're on another level.
That game. Asians to Tekken 7 is like North America to Mortal Kombat.
Oh yeah.
They don't touch each other. Yeah. So when someone does, like Lil Majin, it's nuts.
Oh yeah, when someone shows up out of nowhere, like busting into the scene.
We had dog just snorted at me. We had a European win EVO last year. I forgot in Street Fighter 5.
Yeah, we did.
Because we had hold on, it's blanking on me. I can't believe it's blanking on me. It's because I want to know. Problem X, that's who. With the Bison. Right. Winning EVO last year.
I actually forgot about that.
Yeah, so that was
entirely.
That was nutty.
Dude, EVO, honestly, that is one of the funnest things to see in EVO because it really is like Super Bowl fighting.
It is, yeah.
And seeing things happen where there's just like a complete upset, like Leffen winning Melee last year.
Oh yeah, dude. That
for me was one of the hypest moments. Like, I was so done with seeing HBox that time. It was time that we got. I mean, I wish it would have been Mango, but Leffen, honestly, he deserved it.
I mean, Mango's on a come up right now. He just won.
Yeah. He just won Get On My Level, didn't he?
Yes, he just won Gommel, and he played out of his mind. It was ridiculous. It was a 3-1 grand finals.
It's unfortunate. I mean, in all reality, it's unfortunate we're not going to see that momentum carry into EVO.
Yeah, we'll never see the 3-0 because, you know.
Right.
Next up, Cross Tag Battle. I don't know anything about it.
It's one game. It's probably the only game on this list that I haven't been keeping up with all that much.
You've been playing it.
I do play it. I don't know much about the meta. To be honest, guys, like I just gotta say, like for all of you out there who worry, especially as you know, more casual fighting game players, if you worry too much about tier lists, you're just like wasting time.
Yes.
Like that was, and I feel like that's like the mistake that everyone makes when they're first getting into fighting games or they're trying to keep up with the current trends with fighting games.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, Event Hubs is like the cesspool of tier lists.
Yeah.
But you know, I've learned, especially with games becoming more and more balanced recently, tier lists are starting to matter even less.
Yeah, yeah.
As far as I know, though, Cross Tag Battle, what we can count on seeing is either Jin, Ruby, Gordo, and there's a couple other characters that I'm forgetting. Probably Vald or Carmine. Yeah. You're
tier lists matter.
Any character,
they just do.
Just a little bit. There's there's like those ones that
more than any
like
game that we've talked
really
about so far. Maybe Street Fighter, but yeah, tier lists are rough for Cross Tag. But I personally, I don't like the game. I don't like simple fighters, and I'm not a big fan of team fighters, and it's both.
I constantly go back and forth on it because every once in a while I'll see some cool shit online where I'm like,
yeah,
I did not realize that you could do that in Cross Tag Battle.
But it'll be hype. It'll look cool.
It will be very hype, but the problem is when I actually go to execute it in game, I realize I'm only pressing 2 buttons, and that just
timing or not, and how hard it actually is, it doesn't feel rewarding. But watching it, great, good game to watch.
This is actually really relevant to games we've been playing recently. Like, simplified controls does not mean a game has to be bad.
Oh yeah.
Because we were just playing
Blade Strangers.
Recently. Yeah, we were playing Blade Strangers, which I'm sure we're going to talk about more.
That game is great. Yeah.
It's fucking awesome.
Love that.
And Cross Tag Battle, it just feels like if I have anything to say about Cross Tag Battle as a fighting game that makes it rise above the rest, I think that its partner mechanics is one of the best.
It has really cool partner mechanics.
It rivals with Marvel Infinite in having
really
some of the best team fighting mechanics ever.
Yeah, where you feel like characters matter.
Yeah. And combos, I mean, like Hunter said, like combos, and it's a spectator sport for sure.
It is.
Watching
for
people
us,
play it is going to be more exciting than actually.
It'll be hype, but I don't know anything about it, and that may be a good thing, honestly.
I mean, it's going to be good for watching EVO. The one thing I will admit is that it does make me a little sad that we're losing Central Fiction because Central Fiction is a much more technical game. And there was a whole story. There was a whole legacy that came with BlazBlue. And it doesn't, I don't know if it's me. I mean, the players of BlazBlue Central Fiction have moved to Cross Tag, but it doesn't feel like the legacy carried on from Central Fiction into Cross Tag.
No.
Yeah, it's just kind of like after last EVO, or the EVO before that, I think it was 2017. After that EVO ended, Central Fiction's legacy as like,
they're having to build a new one.
It just fell out of the public consciousness. I'm sure it's happening somewhere, but as far as EVO goes, like you're never gonna get moments like Galileo again and whatnot.
God, that was such a good. That was.
Dude,
I want to talk about a send-off.
2014.
Yeah.
2014 was one of the best years.
That was possibly the best game of EVO 2014.
Yeah,
like that was crazy.
Really a fantastic year for EVO.
Next we got another team game, another simple team fighter. Not as simple, but Dragon Ball FighterZ.
So, I've been following Dragon Ball FighterZ since release. I've been keeping up less with tournaments recently than before. I kind of haven't been paying attention to a lot of tournaments for fighting games because I'm so busy with everything. But Dragon Ball was one that I was really keeping up with for a while. I don't really know what characters are still in the strong suit. I'm going to assume Cell, Adult Gohan, and Bardock are still killing it.
You would assume correctly.
Yeah, they're especially Bardock. I think it's impossible.
Oh yeah, even after patch, Bardock's a monster.
Yeah, it's impossible to get past him. And
and players have stayed actually pretty consistent.
Yeah, I know which one I'm excited to see. I think it's Hook Gang God.
That's your boy.
I very, very much want to see
him. Your Piccolo boy.
If he's still playing Piccolo, yes.
I'm sure he is. Piccolo's still good.
Piccolo is very exciting for me to watch as a Piccolo main.
Because that's your main guy. You've played him since the game was released.
Oh, I guess we should mention, because I pulled this up in Mortal Kombat 11. My main characters in Cross Tag Battle are Hyde and Gordo, so I'm gonna be excited to see Gordo play.
I haven't played it enough to even get a main.
But Dragon Ball FighterZ, it depends. It kind of goes back and forth. I feel like we're going to see a lot of Vegetas like we used to. We're going to see a lot of Bardocks. But it's a three-piece fighting
There's
game.
always going to be variety. Yeah.
There's going to be clones as well. They're going to show up pretty often. I'm not sure really who's like taking the top spots right now. All I can think of is like Hook Gang God, maybe Sonic Fox, maybe Goichi if he's still playing.
I believe Goichi's still playing.
Yeah. I would love to see Leffen. Like,
I don't think
I would love
to, but probably not.
It's a pipe dream. But I would love to see him go hard on Dragon Ball FighterZ, because I've always really liked his team when he played Android 21.
Oh, he still does too.
Yeah.
In my team, because I do play Dragon Ball FighterZ quite a bit, is all three Vegetas.
That is cancer.
It is. It's a really fun team though.
All three Vegetas.
It's the best cancer I've ever seen.
Back when the game first came out, you decided on, aside from big buff dudes, because that's what you're into.
Yeah, that's what I do.
You had an all three Goku team.
And then once Vegeta regular came out, it switched to that.
Oh man, base Vegeta is like one of my favorite characters.
What's funnily enough is we both did pretty good at the release tournament of fighters against actually good people. Not anyone bad. They had people from Chicago and stuff.
It's not too far off to say that Dragon Ball FighterZ is like one of my favorite.
You did good with your team of Beerus. What was your team at
Beerus, Goku Black, and Vegeta is like the team that I play with most of the time because I'm fairly confident with them. But the team that I tend to play with more now when I'm playing casually is base Goku, Tien, and Piccolo.
Yeah, which is a sick lore team.
It is. It fits so perfectly. Base Goku was the best thing to happen to that game for me.
I love
personally.
base.
I love base Goku and base Vegeta.
I think you were 1 round away from top 8, and I think I went 2-2, but I was also playing random. Do you remember that?
I think for what I do remember that you played random.
Because I beat someone on stream.
I think for one match you went Boo.
Oh, I went Fat
16.
Boo 16 and
I want to say it was Ginyu.
It was Ginyu, and I
Ginyu.
got the steal.
Yeah, that was pretty fun.
That was fun. That was
That was good times.
That's I'm riding with that guy to combo breaker.
Wait, are you playing Ginyu in Combo Breaker? Or
I'm not entered in fighters. I didn't enter this year.
Yeah,
So
that's gonna be a big one.
that will be it will be fun. I'll definitely be there for the tournament. I'm
if
there the
Goichi-
whole time. I leave the morning after it finishes, so
If Goichi's still in fighters and he's still playing Adult Gohan, I'm gonna be excited about it. He does some crazy shit. Like,
Yeah.
he's got movement down so hard
Yeah.
in that game.
that's a game like Tekken 7. That movement is just it's hype.
Oh yeah, it's crispy, man.
Speaking,
I mean, there are other just saying real quick. There are other fighting games like team fighters that do team mechanics much better than Dragon Ball.
yeah.
Like Marvel 3, Cross Tag Battle, Marvel Infinite, but movement in Dragon Ball Fighters is almost on par with Marvel 3.
Yeah, it's
in my
really
opinion.
and
it's
then
very good.
speaking of movement, we got the Smash,
Smash
the
Ultimate.
only Smash.
I think that's almost more controversial than losing Melee.
Is that Ultimate's the only Smash?
Yeah,
I'm
because I'm sure most people, aside from the people who play Ultimate, would rather have Melee there.
I think a lot of people would.
Yeah. And that's unfortunate, in my opinion.
It's one of those things like when we lost Marvel 3, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna hurt, but no one can say they didn't see it coming. Like
The loss of Melee is almost completely echoed through Marvel 3, honestly.
And it's one of those things where it's like if you didn't see it coming, you lived under a rock. We just didn't know when. We didn't know if it was gonna be this year or 2020. We knew it was going to go.
The thing that's the thing that I think that's not going to happen to Ultimate is that it's going to last. I think Marvel
Ultimate
Infinite had the
worst
one of the worst runs in EVO.
One of the worst runs in fighting games.
It left as soon as it came.
Yeah.
And that left a lot of people thinking, well, then we lost Marvel 3 for nothing.
For
and
nothing.
I can totally understand.
At least Melee
how that
has a
feels.
predecessor. It's got something to fall back on.
As someone who is a huge fan of Marvel 3, I can totally understand what it's like to
just watch your series die for a bad
Exactly.
sequel. Yeah.
Yep.
It's rough.
I think it's going to be make or break. If this is, I'm hoping on everything that Ultimate is going to be interesting, and some players have shown that Ultimate can be a really interesting fighting game.
I think we'll see at least 8 characters in the top 8, like at least.
Oh yeah, this is one of the most balanced Smash
Smashes.
Bros.
I would argue it is the most balanced Smash Bros ever released, which is crazy because it's got 80-something characters.
I know when it comes to Smash Bros, everyone gets on their high horse. They think they know everything. Don't come at us telling us this character's the best character.
I don't care about
one's the
Snake,
worst.
alright? I don't care about Pichu or Inkling.
I don't care about Inkling. Yeah, I don't care about Chrom. Everybody's got their own opinions. Zero's opinion is not the final.
He doesn't even play in tournament anymore.
I think honestly, I've seen so many characters played by people you wouldn't expect who are hitting the top 8s.
Guys, we just saw Ganon damn near win a tournament.
I think the ones we can expect to see is like Fox,
because Light will be in top 8. Let's be real.
Exactly.
Snake, because one of the Snakes will be in top 8. I don't know how many.
Sure.
We might see Greninja from Stroder.
Oh
we'll
man,
probably
hopefully
see.
this won't be like a snake heavy tournament.
Oh god.
That would.
We'll probably see a Pikachu. We'll probably see a Pichu. We could see Well, we'll see a ZSS. Mars will be up there. He's the best player in the world, in my opinion.
Right.
Could see a Wario. Could see a Ganon, a Palutena.
Could you imagine Mango?
No, because he's not
taking
good at
Wario
Ultimate.
up there?
He's not good. He's the worst melee player in Ultimate right now.
Wait, then who's the... dude, oh my god, what if we could... I know this is such a pipe dream thing, but, like, what if we could see Leffen's Wolf or something?
I think we could see Leffen's Wolf or Armada's Inkling. I think it's possible, but they'd have to really go in.
I think it would prove... I think it would be good because it would prove that Melee doesn't have to be around for the big boys that everybody loves. To show up.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
They start their stuff.
I mean, Plup's doing good in Ultimate.
I mean, a lot of people don't want to recognize, like, some of them hardcore Melee players out there, which, you know, we played Melee for years.
Yes.
But some of those hardcore Melee players out there don't want to recognize that this game is not comprised of just Smash 4
Yeah,
players.
no. Well,
This
and we're
is
Melee.
Smash
We're both
4.
Melee players that did not like Smash 4.
Exactly. This is
So-
a Smash 4 game with Melee players and Smash 4 players and its own Ultimate players. Like, we're seeing completely new people
Oh yeah.
that did not play Smash 4 coming into it.
I've got people like in my little group of ragtag idiots that came in for Ultimate.
Yeah.
Um,
And me personally, I mean, you had your run with Smash 4.
I did.
And it was impressive. Like, watching you play Smash 4 was impressive. Personally, for me, I hate that game. It is, like, in my opinion, one of the worst fighting games I've ever played. But Ultimate really surprised me. I had a lot of fun playing.
I had my run as a Game & Watch early Smash 4 doing really well statewide. And pretty much after, what would you say, maybe 6 months of that game being out, all the love I had for it had just vanished.
Oh yeah. The only times I ever saw you play it was sometimes, like, if someone invited you to a weekly or if you just played with friends.
Mm-hmm. I'm a community member at this point.
Yeah.
I'm and we'd have to talk about this sometime, like maybe when we talk about the tournament experience. We'll have to talk about how odd, because I've talked about it with you before. I'm a very weird entity in our state Smash scene. Because I'm not good, I don't go to much, and I have a really big fan base.
Yeah, a lot of people love seeing you around, dude.
People, for some reason, I get like you'd see like Feet, you know, Deus, Cells, Prod, and then.
Well, I think that has to do a
It's
lot
like,
with. I think that has to do a lot with your legacy.
Yeah, I've been here.
I mean,
I'm one of the only people that's been here since.
You've started playing since the beginning of Smash 4.
Well, Smash 4 wasn't even announced when we started.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we were a part of our
So-
tournament scene for a really long time.
I think it's that.
I think bearing the team name also helps you.
Yeah.
But you're just generally, like, good personality. You show up for the commentary and everything.
Yeah, I'm a person.
Like-
That is really what it is. I'm a personality at this point. I don't play Smash
Right.
much. I'm a personality.
And I don't know, man. After I know it's like such a meme and people are so tired of hearing about it, but 3 Bayo last year was
3
just-
Bayo and that controversy in the grand finals of them being stupid. It's okay
Yeah, that
though.
was a
Both
bad
those
time.
Bayos aren't doing good in Ultimate, so we're good to go.
I don't even mind Bayo.
I mind
just
some Bayo
mind-
players,
Yeah.
but I don't mind Bayo at all.
It's just that was not a fun time. It was
No.
just so boring.
It was boring and it was a bad EVO.
Yeah, not a lot of people were very proud of Smash
No.
4 EVO.
So
last
I'm
year.
happy that Ultimate's there, and I don't I mind Melee leaving, but I don't mind Melee leaving at the same time because it has to happen. It's gonna happen.
I'm hoping with everything I can hope for that comes out of Smash Ultimate, I just want it to be a good tournament. Like, I just want it to be entertaining.
Yes, and I honestly I won't even say I think it will be. I know for a fact it will be. Like,
Yeah.
it's going to be good.
I'm really hoping so.
Yeah.
I think that it could be a really good time because that game can be surprising depending on
Yes,
who's playing
it can be very technical and crazy.
I'm also hoping that we've pushed the meta far enough that parries are becoming more normal.
My Light did that
People
himself.
more.
If you want to see some berries.
And movement with wave landing can also be.
Well,
more...
wave dashing's starting to make a come up because of the micro spacing you can do in that game.
Yeah.
So.
And that's fun. Like seeing that's fun. On top of just so many different characters that could show up.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you.
And then, speaking of Melee being removed,
the baby,
the boy. Oh my God!
Probably both of our favorite fighting games of all time.
Of all time.
Under Night, In Birth, EXE, latest Reverie, Under Moonlight, Paragraph.
I think Mr. Wizard and so many others said it best when we've been very patient.
We've been fighting. We haven't been loud.
Waiting.
We haven't been annoying, but we've been here.
We've just been waiting.
Waiting our turn.
One of the biggest entry counts for Anime EVO was for Under Night.
Oh, I love it.
I mean, we have been following this game since its US release in 2015, I believe.
Yes, we bought ST on a Japanese PSN account.
Oh yeah, when that first
back.
dropped, we had to pick it up day one because we just love this.
And that's the one fighting game we have played probably on a weekly basis since
it got announced
about 2015.
And especially recently with the EVO announcement, my love has even more revitalized for Under Night. Because there was a whole period where I wasn't paying attention much to the.
Yeah, it kind of slowed down. But
and then it was, and I'm seeing this from a lot of people. But once it got announced, a lot of tournament footage is cropping up, and I'm seeing everybody in the comments that are like, "Just heard this game got announced, wanted to check it out. Looks super fun." And that makes me so excited.
I'm very excited for this.
I don't even know if I need to say that I want a good tournament for Under Night because it's just gonna be a good tournament.
It's gonna be a good tournament, man. Under Night. Under Night. We collectively screamed from different rooms when it was announced.
It was
very exciting. We went batshit insane. If there's any game that could have taken over Melee's spot for me to put the Band-Aid on, this is the one.
This is the one to do it.
This is the Band-Aid I needed when they said Melee wouldn't be there.
Exactly.
Also, can we talk about... Well, not talk about. I just want to mention the announcement of DOA 6 not making it because he wanted to be family friendly, and then they played the Mortal Kombat 11 trailer. Good job, Mr. Wiz. You lied to us all. Which I love DOA, so I'm actually pretty sad. But
oh man, do we need to play DOA 6? We haven't even.
Yeah, you haven't really touched it. I've played it a ton, but you haven't.
That's right, you did buy it. Shit.
Yeah, I've been, no, dude. I've done been playing DOA.
Yeah. All right. You know what? We gotta play some DOA.
I'm a Hanoka main, by the way, everybody.
Because I haven't played since the original release of DOA 5.
Yeah.
And
DOA is another one of those games though that is it's me. That's my game.
That is more of a you game. In the same way that Dragon Ball FighterZ is more of a me game.
Yeah, yeah.
So, but I mean, I enjoyed that game back then, so I really need to get in on some DOA 6 for sure. I think it would have been just as much as King of Fighters 14 is a really good spectator game. I think DOA 6 would have also been a good spectator game.
I mean, it's easy to look at.
I mean, we already have 2 3D fighters. Like
we do.
This. If you had to choose any game here to be replaced for DOA 6 that isn't Samurai Showdown,
that's not Samurai.
Yeah,
I mean,
for the easy one.
For me, it'd be Cross Tag. But
I was gonna say the same thing.
Actually, no. I think yeah, Cross Tag. I don't want to get rid of either 3D fighter, but I think if I was to replace Cross Tag with DO 6, this would honestly be just about a perfect lineup.
Yeah.
For me, at least. I know people who would heavily disagree with that.
I mean, DOA 6, I think its entry count at the moment and Anime EVO is huge.
Oh, as a side event, DOA 6 does extremely well.
So,
but most tournaments, I mean, including Combo Breaker, will have it as a side event because it's not that marketable. It's hard to market that to anyone but Japan. Understandably, it's hard to get past fat titties. It's hard to get past that. Like, I want the game to be more popular, but I understand why it's rough.
It's very Japanese.
It's very, very Eastern.
It's not exactly tasteful.
No, it's anything but tasteful.
I think that Koei Tecmo or whatever, I think that they've shown more Kasumi titty than some hentai artists.
As a player of Hanoka, which is the pink-haired girl with the biggest boobs in the game, it's kind of hard to not notice that. I would agree.
for any of those saying like, oh, that's bad that you're just talking about anime. I mean, dude, it's literally the marketing of the game.
It's the marketing ploy. When they announced the game, they had actual Asian chicks in bikinis.
Yeah.
Announcing the game.
It's just what you expect out of DOA 6.
What makes me love it is that when you finally play it, it's so good.
Oh yeah, it's one of those games where you can't judge it by its cover.
Yeah,
it goes hard.
It's a good fighting game.
For sure.
But Under Night, we can't talk about it much because what hasn't been said. Everyone gushed over it.
I just want to mention for anybody who's been curious about us talking about Anime EVO, it's a side tournament. You should go check it out if you haven't. There might be some people out there who only pay attention to EVO.
Yeah, yeah.
Anime EVO hosts some of the most interesting side games that I've seen at a fighting game tournament.
It's sort of like Japan's Combo Breaker.
It really is. Yeah, it has a lot of
just
fun
extras
stuff in there.
that don't need to be there but make it fun.
I'm sure you can find the schedules out there for. They're usually hosted on like a bunch of different streams. I hope we get Puyo Puyo Tetris again. That would be a lot of fun.
That'd be really fun. Oh, dude, if they run that at Comic Book,
that would be.
I gotta enter that.
So, I mean, it's not even fair for us to talk about Under Night because I know
we're going
to play it and we're going to make a video on it. But I mean, there's just so many players, especially since it's EVO. So many Eastern players are going to be coming here to, and the crazy thing about Under Night is that it's equal parts amazing on the east side as much as it is on the west side of the world.
It is. It transcends it.
We have so many U.S. players.
It's a lot like Street Fighter and Smash.
Yeah.
They kind of transcend region.
I definitely would say that Smash has a little more on the European and America side.
And then Street Fighter has more on the Under Night's crazy how close
right
it
in
is.
the middle.
It's a huge 50-50.
There's so many players I'm looking forward to seeing. My personal favorite that I'm really hoping to see in top 8 is Trill, because I am a Chaos main. I just want to see all of his amazing stuff. If you guys have never watched Under Night before, please look up a tournament. It will blow your mind.
Yeah. We should say our mains. You're Chaos main. I am a Merkaba main.
We have a couple of side characters with that, but
which mine being Vald and Yuzu, and yours being
my being
it'd be like, who would it be? Your sides at this point.
Oh my god, I play so many different characters.
Yeah, because I could also say Mika.
I guess it would be Byakuya and
Hyde.
No, not Hyde. I don't play Hyde anymore. Byakuya. I've tried to learn Akatsuki, but mostly Byakuya and Wagner. Eric.
Yeah, that's true.
Definitely my other main character, but Chaos, and especially as someone who's been playing Chaos since
he was
OG
not good.
Under Night. Yeah, when he was terrible. Which I should also mention, like, OG Under Night was skewed in its balancing. Like, you had 3 terrible characters and 3 amazing characters, and everybody else was in the middle. It was impossible to not see Merkavas, Gordos, and Vaults everywhere when the game first came out. But in ST, the game has been balanced so much you can see literally any character show up in tourney. Like, I'm not gonna be surprised though if we see Batista, if we see Merkava.
Yeah,
those are the
I'm
two
sure
I'm really expecting, to show up. But I'm really hoping Trill. I'm rooting for my boy Trill.
I would obviously love to see Burger Time or just
Burger Time. That would be amazing. I love her Merkava.
Yeah,
it would be a lot of fun.
So
I would definitely rather see Burger Time over Breaker Dave because I'm tired of seeing
I love Breaker Dave, and his Merkava's nasty, but man, he's too good. It's like Sonic Fox.
Yeah,
Someone beat him, please.
When a freaking Undernight tourney shows up, you know Breaker Dave.
You know he's gonna be there. Like I love Breaker Dave, but if someone upsets him, that's like, whoo-wee.
If Asian players are coming in for EVO,
Yeah,
it's very possible we could see Enkidu, and it's possible we're going to see Seth, and that excites
or Mika. Mika's actually pretty big in the
because those
arcade
characters,
scene.
dude, like, oh my god, because honestly, like, the Asian side of the Undernight like community has totally different best characters than we do over here.
Yeah, they think Enkidu is like top 3.
Because over
think he's
here,
bottom
we
3.
mostly see like Merkava and Batista, but over there we see more Seth and Enkidu showing up, and it's I'm just really excited.
Yeah,
I'm
very excited to see what goes on.
And if you can't tell from how excited we are just talking about it, it definitely fixed. Like Melee didn't need to be there.
Yeah, it put the Band-Aid on it for us.
Yeah, for sure, easily. And in the end, this is probably one of my favorite EVO lineups.
This is a good one. This is one of the best EVO lineups of all time.
I mean, aside from like EVO 2013 and 2014.
Yeah, which I think we're also kind of biased because those were our first EVOs.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Those were the first ones we really.
2013 was Melee's first EVO.
It was, yeah.
Yeah, and Marvel 3 was huge at the time.
Yeah. So we're probably a little bit biased with that.
And also Killer Instinct. I totally forgot.
That was
that was the era of Killer Instinct.
I need them to make another game. But
that would be a good time.
Yeah. So, but that's EVO this year, man.
That is EVO this year. I did not pay attention that much to EVO last year. I'm not sure why. I just wasn't.
I think we were just doing other things at that point.
I probably was. But this is an EVO I'm definitely paying attention to. One that's very exciting for me, if only just for Undernight, just to see that.
Yeah. For me, it's probably MK11 and Undernight that really made it on top.
Speaking of which, the one thing I'm also expecting to see at EVO this year is announcements.
We'll get announcements.
I think that's what I'm most excited about, because I have a feeling we're gonna see an Undernight announcement. If we don't, then
I feel like we might see an Undernight announcement. We'll probably see more Season 4 info for Street Fighter, maybe a Smash character.
Have all the characters for the season of Tekken 7 came out yet?
I believe so. I think Negan was the last one for that.
Because if it wasn't, then we're gonna get a new one.
Yeah, I bet we see a character at Mortal Kombat 11 or the final release of Shang Tsung.
I have a feeling we'll probably see characters for Dragon Ball FighterZ and Cross Tag Battle.
Yeah, I mean, it's like E3.
In fact,
this is where you announce it.
Exactly. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised, because we're getting Seth and Hart and others very soon, and Teddy and whatnot in BB Tag. We're probably going to find out who that next dimension, which is probably going to be. It's probably going to be Senran Kagura,
which I'm very happy for.
I'm very excited.
I like those games. They're good.
That'll be really fun, because that mostly means new sprites, and that makes me excited.
That game is beautiful. I'll give it that.
It really is. Oh my god, just give me new Undernight characters. Give me Undernight for Switch. That's all I want. Out of
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to Samurai Showdown's release.
Yep, that'll be cool.
Probably gonna play that. Yeah, we're gonna play it. We play like every fighting game.
Yeah.
So.
But that's the EVO lineup.
It is. And I think that's all she wrote.
Yeah.
I don't think we really have a lot more to say about it.
No, it's not standard, but it's standard at the same time.
This is gonna be good. I'm
hyped for this EVO. I am.
Yeah. This is gonna be a hype EVO.
Sure. Other than that, quick news. It'd be that I'm going to Combo Breaker. So.
Yeah. Right.
See all people there.
We are planning on doing a podcast pretty quickly after
talking about the tournament experience into the Combo Breaker, my Combo Breaker time.
Yep. Probably some other things. gonna be a whole lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Probably a lot less, probably a lot less scripted than this one was.
Yeah,
as
this
far
one.
as, like,
Yeah, we had an
we had an
topic.
idea. Yeah, we had an idea what we were going to talk.
Probably
about
not as long.
Yeah, probably not as long for sure. This
Um,
is we knew when this started that this was going
Yeah,
to
this
be
would
the
be a longer
longest episode out of all the ones because we wanted to shoot for somewhere around like 40 to an hour, maybe less.
But we knew this one would probably. This one's going over an hour. Like it's gonna be a little.
Oh,
over.
okay, that's fine for me. Honestly.
Yeah, it's gonna be a little over. We know it's gonna be longer.
Yeah.
The other ones will probably be about 40 minutes.
Yeah.
But other
Hey,
than that, I mean, it's nothing
we hope
huge.
We hope you guys enjoyed the podcast.
Yeah.
We're excited to do this more often.
Can't wait to do more videos.
Yeah, dude. Oh my God, we have so many ideas, dude. We have so much.
And we
stuff
plan
that
on doing a lot of updates too.
Yeah.
To the look of things and all that.
We plan on changing quite a bit. That hasn't been changed in months now.
Yeah.
And it's just.
And I mean, you'll all be
really
seeing
fun.
the new podcast art and such.
Exactly.
So.
Oh, I should also mention. I'll probably put this at the bottom as well. I totally blanked on it. I forgot to mention at the beginning of the video. I'm going to be uploading a separate version of this to SoundCloud.
Which, yeah, just straight audio.
Yeah, I'll be mentioning this at the first part of the next podcast as well, probably. But I'm uploading the audio of this podcast to SoundCloud without the BGM and everything. Because I personally like BGM in my podcasts. So it'll be different from the video version if that's your cup of tea. But otherwise, this is just something we're doing for fun, and we hope you guys enjoy what's going to be coming in the future.
Yeah.
I think that's going to be it.
Yeah, that's about it. So we'll say peace, and then a little thing will play.
Peace out.